Good afternoon, I'm Jeff Lyons. This is the afternoon 14 First Alert news and streaming show. We have it every afternoon at 2:30. Due to a glitch here, I can't get onto my weather computer from in here, so I will just tell you it's going to be very mild and a little bit warmer as we go through the week. Temperatures will rise to near 90 tomorrow and definitely into the lower 90s Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Unfortunately, we have no rain chances in the tri-state either as we get into a moderate, perhaps severe drought situation in the coming weeks ahead. The elevated fire risk will be a concern with windy conditions and dry out there, but overall it's going to be pretty nice. We have no rain, no impactful weather coming our way for the remainder of the week. That means if you have outdoor plans today, whatever they might be, you should be in good shape for those. We also have a little bit of cool weather still at night. It's not going to be as humid, so temps will still fall into the lower 60s. I'll have everything for you on the 14 First Alert weathercast at 4 o'clock, 5 and 6, and then we'll see you back here at 9, hopefully with the glitch fixed. Stand by. Robinson Miles is next with his update on the news of the day.
By watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices. Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows at 8:30 a.m. Live from 14 News, this is a 14 Digital News Desk update.
Thank you for joining us for our afternoon streaming show. I'm Robinson Miles. Of course, I am not joined by Jamie French here today, and that is because, similar to what we did yesterday, she's actually out in the field leading our coverage as we continue to follow what happened on Saturday with that chemical fire in Newburgh. So ahead this evening, Jamie again is going to be leading our coverage from out there, so that leaves me alone to do our stream here today. So we are going to be starting in a similar place of where we have been these past few days, and again, as I mentioned, that is with continuing coverage of that fire in Newburgh. Now, one thing that sets apart our coverage today is that we're starting to hear a little bit more from those who live in the area. So again, many people are finding ash in their yards from that fire on Saturday. Now, we've heard from one woman who's dealing with it at her home. Now, those who find ash on their properties are being asked not to touch it and to reach out to the Environmental Protection Agency so they can test the ash and clean it up. One person who lives in the area says she found ash on her car and thinks it might be in her yard too. She says she's emailed the EPA but has not yet heard anything back. She says she's worried about the animals being out in the grass and potential exposure to that ash, including her dogs and a stray cat she takes care of. However, she has contacted her vet, who told her she shouldn't have to worry about too much. As for not receiving a response yet from the EPA, she says she hopes to hear back soon. Now again, this is someone that we met with and we are going to hear from in person. Our Leslie Chapman is going to be working on that story. She's the one who met with her. We're going to learn just a little bit more about her ahead on our evening shows. Now, aside from that, we do have news elsewhere in the tri-state. One of the things we talked about yesterday on our evening shows was a big traffic alert coming for the southbound Twin Bridge, that there was going to be a lane closure there. Now, while that is still the plan, it has been delayed just a little bit. So a major traffic alert on the Twin Bridge is delayed a day. Kentucky transportation crews are now expected to close one lane of the southbound bridge tomorrow night. Now, this is for required bridge maintenance inspections. Crews are scheduled to be out there from 6 p.m. to 7 in the morning. We're told this will be happening nightly through October 19th. Right now, there are no plans to alter traffic on the northbound bridge. Now, of course, we have a lot more going on in the tri-state today, and we're going to be continuing to cover those things. Again, Jamie French is going to be leading our coverage from Newburgh as we continue to take another look at the impacts of Saturday's chemical fire. Leslie Chapman is going to be joining her out there, and she has met with some of those who have been affected by the ash at their homes. So again, we invite you to join us ahead this evening at 14 News at 4, 5, and 6, and then later on this evening at 10.